Hello Internet, I'm Scarecrow85, and right now I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog, but not the Mega Drive version. And we're doing this game over for the win style. That means I get one life and one life only to get as far through the game as I possibly can. That was a that was a tiny motor bug. Did you see that? God, that would have been embarrassing, wouldn't it, if I'd have got killed by that. I guess I'd be duty bound to upload that video as well. I don't think I would, to be honest with you. Not sure about that. No, nah, that's no good. Oh well, we'll do this the old-fashioned way. I buggered up the launch there. That's embarrassing. Usually you can just clear the whole stage doing a zip off of that, but you know, who cares? We're here to see the game anyway, aren't we? So. So you can't collect your rings back in this version of Sonic the Hedgehog. They just disappear. Yeah, that's no good. So anyway, just to explain what you're looking at here, just in case you're not familiar with this, I mean it's not exactly quite mainstream. Sonic the Hedgehog on the Master System and Game Gear is a different game to Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on the Mega Drive, the one that you're probably already familiar with. Essentially it's made at the same time, 91, and it was a port of the game of sorts, but it was more like a remake or a reimagining, I don't know what you want to call it. I mean, for example, look at this. There's water in the Green Hill Zone, and we're inside a cave. So when you... Oops. Oh, that wasn't so clever. So when you saw that in Sonic Generations and Sonic Mania, it wasn't the first time that we've been underneath the Green Hill Zone and inside these caves. This was the game that did it first. They don't quite look as lush, though, do they? Okay. Oh, good timing. So, yeah, they made this to release on the other consoles so that people who owned those consoles, such as myself, would get a chance to play Sonic 1. Yay, I've got an extra life. Which is great. But this is quite different as well. I mean, obviously we're playing the Green Hill Zone right now, but a lot of the levels actually are different in this game. This is also one of the first and only Sonic games for a long time to have a map screen. Hey, there's Eggman, check him out. Oh, I love it. Right, now then. Spikes down here, I think. Yes. Spikes down this one? No. Nice. So, one of the reasons I wanted to do Game Over for the win for these, rather than any other kind of video, I guess, is because these are so bloody hard. These games were really difficult, okay? I mean, hang on. I think we can hit him when he... Nope. Come here, you. I'm used to playing the Game Gear version where you can actually hit him from the ground because of the screen crunch. But we're going to have to do this like so. Wouldn't want to get got by Dr. Robotnik this early on in the game. Because, like I say, I mean, these games are genuinely quite tricky. Obviously this doesn't look hard, I'm just biffing old Eggman there. He wasn't really doing much to threaten me, but if I had touched him without curling into a ball, instant death. There are no rings on this stage. And that's true for most of the handheld and Master System versions of the game. No rings on the boss stages, generally speaking. I think, don't know, for the most part. And that makes them pretty tough. Most likely, if I do die, it will be to a boss. Or maybe just a general cock-up. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I haven't really played these games in a very, very long time. But I used to play them religiously. Because I didn't have a Mega Drive when I was a kid, I had a Master System. And I had these games. So I'm very familiar with these, but I'm quite rusty as well. It's been a long time. I am expecting to embarrass myself with a ridiculous death. I wasn't getting any extra height there, so... right, also, should clear this up. Oh, hang on. Normally I would just leap across that, because you can pretty much time it right and hit that platform no matter where it is, but... gonna play it safe, because we're doing Game Over for the win. Yeah, just to be clear as well, in case you're already annoyed that I missed the Chaos Emerald that was in Green Hill Zone, I'm not doing a Chaos Emerald run. I'm not really expecting to make it through this in one piece, if I'm honest with you. I mean, I'm not a flawless gamer, and I haven't rehearsed this or practiced this, so likelihood is I am going to die before we get to the end, and collecting the Chaos Emeralds is such a pain in the arse. I don't really want to be going out of my way for it. This is just a sprint to the finish, basically. There's one that you just drop down on this piece of bridge here and jump and collect it. We're not going to bother with that though, we're just going to carry on, because like I said, I just want to get to the end of this. Oh, we're going to get a special stage. If you finish a stage with 50 rings or more, you will go to a special stage. Obviously, you don't get the Chaos Emeralds from there, because we've already seen where the Chaos Emeralds are. They're just lying around in the stages. I believe there are 6 Chaos Emeralds in this game, rather than the 7 you might already be accustomed to. But it's neither here nor there, really. Okay. I love the special stages in this game. Weirdly, you can't crouch. I'm pressing down right now. Nada. Nothing. No crouching. No rolling. Don't know why. I mean, I love the music in this special stage. It's so joyful. And it's just a really nice special stage. It's just fun. You tend to... The only thing that can really be a problem for you is just bouncing around in it. Sometimes you get trapped in a pinball-like mania of just bouncing. And you're against the time limit to get to the end, so... Okay, so here we go. This is Bridge Zone 2. Obviously, Bridge Zone wasn't present in the Mega Drive version. This is what I'm talking about when I say there are completely original stages in this. But this feels very much like Sonic 1. This feels like it could have been in the Mega Drive version. Although, maybe not with the auto-scroller aspect. Not sure what I think of that. It's not very Sonic-y. Being forced to go slow. It's a weird choice. Get that Buzz Bomber, trying to get hit by his blast. Yeah, you've got to be careful on this stage, because obviously the auto-scroller will crush you if you get caught between it and any piece of scenery. Plus you can't really see what's coming up. The level, you have to kind of rehearse this level to really know what's coming. I don't know what's coming, but I think I can remember. Oh, not happy about that. Right, anyway. Yeah, I know that there's a bit in a minute where I'm going to have to bounce off of one of those progressive flipper things. That's why I'm keeping quite far to the right, because I need to get on it as soon as possible in order to get enough height to make it. I'd like to get further than the second stage for you guys. Down one of these there's an extra life. Sort of floating around in the water, but I can't remember which one. Collecting extra lives is completely pointless because obviously, as already stated several times, this is game over for the win, and if I die it's all over anyway. There's no continues or anything. Oh heck. I didn't need to do that. That was the wrong flipper. Oh, we're there. Ah, interesting. So, I sometimes struggle to remember whether the version I played was Game Gear or Master System most frequently, because I have both. And I think the level layouts are a little different depending on which one you play. Oh look, we got another special stage. What fun. I should probably try not to get these, really. I mean, they're not really conducive to a... Well, this isn't a Let's Play, I suppose, but still. You don't need to... it's not a speedrun either, like, I'm not trying to blast through this or anything, but I'm not really seeing anything particularly interesting here. Oi! I want the extra life now. I've seen it, I want to get it. Got it. Bam. So yeah, these versions of Sonic were subject to quite a lot of limitations, including a lack of loop-the-loops, or shuttle loops, or whatever you want to call them. You can't collect your rings back if you lose them. Yay, extra life, I'm glad I remembered that was there. I say glad, doesn't matter. Right, I remember... Oh... Right, this is tricky. Oh! Oh! That was chancy. Yeah, God. I've defeated him under the water. That is brutal. Yeah, I'm definitely more acquainted actually with the handheld version of this, I'm pretty sure, because you fight that boss on bridges, like bridges that are like sagging toward the middle, so there's a little trick where if you roll into the middle of the bridge, Sonic will perpetually roll, he won't come out of it, so you just sit there and Eggman will just pop up and get damaged by you, and he can't hurt you. It's a way of cheesing the boss. In case you're wondering, actually, obviously, hey, Jungle Zone. I friggin' love Jungle Zone. This is another unique stage to this game. Yeah, in case you're wondering, I chose to do the Master System version instead of the Game Gear version, because they're basically the same, apart from, as I mentioned, some slight level design differences. I can't not collect that extra life. I know I don't need it. Yeah, I chose to do the Master System version because it's just got better screen quality. It's got a bigger screen so we can see a bit more. They tried to squeeze everything into the Master System... Game Gear version! Excuse me. Right, hang on. Everything matters a bit more when you're doing it with only one life. Yeah, this is basically just the superior version. Whichever one you prefer is entirely subjective, but in terms of recording I felt it was more appropriate to use this version. I'm also doing this should be the NTSC version, as opposed to the PAL version that I'm accustomed to. I've been advised by a couple of commentators, a couple of my you lovely viewers out there watching my videos. Thanks for the support, I appreciate it, and I have been advised by a couple of you now to stop using the PAL version, which is the versions that I already have downloaded. So I downloaded this specially. This is the American version of the game, and I'm told the frame rate's a little better. Like it plays a little smoother. I'm running this on an emulator, obviously. Yeah, I'm not doing this, by the way. That's... get myself killed flying off that thing. Taking this slow. Yeah, I'm told that the quality is a little better on this version. I really don't know, and I don't tend to discern that sort of thing when I'm watching a game. Like, I do notice... I do notice slowdown and stuff, but I've never really noticed a loss of quality due to regional version. But I respect your opinion, and if it makes a difference, I'm definitely going to try and do my best to give you the best quality version I can, so that's why you're getting this. So I hope it's alright for you, I hope it looks okay. This game is subject to slowdown anyway. Like, if you've spotted slowdown, and you will have, it's just because this is old hardware, it's emulating old hardware. This is very old software. You get a lot of sprites on screen, you get a lot of movement. Sonic moves very fast, which is impressive, obviously, but can cause problems for the old processor. Don't think the Master System have blast processing! Ah, no! I flubbed it. Get up there. I like these green and yellow things. They remind me of the old Twister lollies. You ever have one of them? Other lollies are available. I've no idea if they're still going. Give me that extra life. I don't need it, but I want it. There we go. We made it. Ah. I just want to beat them. Yeah, so to reiterate, there is no point in doing the special stages. You get access to them for 50 rings, but there's no reason. You're just collecting extra lives and continues. If I weren't doing this as a game over for the win, I mean, there's no way I wouldn't finish this. I've got 13 lives. I always thought it was weird that the life counter that you see on screen at the moment, in-game, only goes up to 9. It's not a digital readout. It's not like you couldn't stick another digit on there, but for some reason they don't. Now, I actually don't know what version I've got here. In the earliest versions of this, touching the bottom of the screen would kill you. I'm pretty sure that that's the case here, actually. And it's quite sensitive, so don't push your luck. I've got to be careful not to fall. So this is a waterfall level. It's really rather nice. I think we go left here. Yeah. I love the music in this game. Like, all of the music in this game. It's so chirpy. It's so fun. I find myself humming these tunes. Really quirky. Hang about. Timed that extremely poorly. We now have 0 rings. That's potentially a problem. Just got to be extra careful now. As you saw, 1 ring came out and it was kind of faded, and I couldn't collect it back again. Also, see now I can't go down and get those rings because the bottom of the screen has risen up. If I drop down there now, I'll die. Thanks, game. Oh, yeah, not getting that extra life. Okay, we've got some more rings now. So yeah, I couldn't collect them back, and you may have noticed in that little incident that there's actually not much in the way of... there aren't many other rings in the stage. Oh, blimey. Alright, we're good. We did it. We made it. That was hairy. Thought I was going to... thought it was going to end there. I think anywhere sort of from here onwards is vaguely respectable. I mean, anyone that's played this will know, yeah, it's trickier than the standard Sonic games that you get on the Mega Drive, but it's still pretty easy. I mean, it's a Sonic game. Right, I'm going to try and collect... Nah, I'm not actually. There's an extra life in there, but can't be bothered with it. I wouldn't be surprised if I died here. I always did have a problem with this boss. It's just a little fiddly. I don't like it. I tend to get got by these rolling boulders, bombs even. I'm playing it as safe as I can. Don't want to touch one, because I haven't got any rings. Ah, what? No! Oh, well, that's it then. I can't play further. I died. That's the rules. I'm sorry. That sucks. Yeah, I know, Sonic. I know. It's pathetic. You saw that though, right? The hitbox for that explosion was nowhere near me. I'm going to flipping well freeze frame that. That's hopeless. I knew that would happen. Anyway. There you go. That's game over for the win, I'm afraid. That's how it goes. So, thanks for watching. Call me a noob in the comment section if you feel like it. And give it a like and a subscribe, because come on now. That's worthy of a like. I'm going to try and do as many of these as I can. I'm going to go through the whole handheld Sonic catalogue if I can, game over to the win style, and see how far we get. Really, honestly, I'm doing this for Sonic 2 on the Master System, because that game is brutally hard. We'll see how that goes. I mean, if this is as far as I got on Sonic 1, who knows what I'm going to do with Sonic 2. So look forward to that. I hope to see you in that video, and until then, cheerio.